Just get comfy as we cruise across your mental, yeah. Buffy niggas biting styles, you see your dentals, yeah. Just get comfy as we cruise across your mental, yeah. Buffy niggas biting styles, you see your dentals, yeah.
After this music go in a few rides, I told these bitches, these niggas be quiet. Why won't these people just give me my props? Why they be acting like this ain't that right? Stop.
So I think the best thing that you can do is buy things in bulk that are filling. So like rice, beans, quinoa. I know that sounds, I personally hate quinoa, but you can dress it up in the right way, I promise. I usually hate quinoa. Lentils, those are like really filling foods, and that's really important as a vegan because when you're eating a lot of vegetables, it just goes right out. So
very quickly.
Some dishes that I make, they'll need some elaborating, so I might have to make my own video on those recipes. But the pasta dish that you love, it's just pasta with olive oil, lemon, mushrooms, thyme, garlic. It's really good. It's linguine pasta too.
And that is probably like less than like.
It's
less than probably
about
$7. Yeah, like it's probably like $7, huh?
Yeah.
See, I'm like, we have that, that's our telepathy. If you didn't know, that's my girlfriend. So, we kind of had that, it's the telepathy.
If you introduced me that way and I wasn't your girlfriend, I would expect to get beat.
This is very true. This is very true. But yeah, okay.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, so do you feel like?
Wait, I have one more recipe.
Okay, here we go. So we still got one more.
Thing,
I was gonna go to the next thing.
I make jalapeno rice with these Cuban black beans, and I roast some sweet potatoes, and it's really, really good. I haven't made it for you yet.
Got you. So really it's rice that you use.
Rice with jalapeno, vegetable broth, some spinach, and some onions. You like blend it all up, and then you let the rice soak in it. And then you just throw some sweet potatoes in the oven with coconut oil and sapia mama. Slappy Mama is the best spice in the world, if you were wondering.
She needs to get a sponsor by Slap Your Mama.
It's amazing.
Slap Your Mama if you're watching. This right here is, she literally loves it.
Carry it in my bag.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So definitely do that. For sure. I'm like, you out here ringing.
I'm sorry.
You didn't put it on silent before we started. It's okay.
I did put it on silent.
It's okay. We're used to it. We authentic out here. So do you feel like the veganism thing is like a trend, or do you feel like this is like the new wave for like everybody? Because I feel like, like a lot of stuff like seems like fads, and I'm not even saying like that this is, but you know what I'm saying, just like with like the health stuff and with like the working out. Like it almost kind of seems like a fad sometimes, just because everybody does it now. And they're like, oh, like I'm a vegan. Like, do you think that like this is something that like is really like going to stay, or do you think like the people like are gonna like be back to like their old ways in about like a year or two?
I don't know, because there's so many people like that, and it's sometimes I don't know if it's just like a fad or something I'm just now becoming like open to. Yeah, exactly. But I think that there's a lot going on around health and working out and clear skin, and
big facts.
And I'm not really sure. I hope it's not a fad. I do think that people are becoming more aware of just the environmental effects of veganism, or more so eating meat. How it is for the environment. I think that a lot more documentaries are being made about that. So I'm really just trying to hope that, it is hard to stay in a dietary restriction, so people might waver. But I really do think that people are opening their minds to it, because a lot of the time people just assume veganism. People just hear veganism and think you're eating like broccoli for dinner.
Exactly, which is not the case.
No,
for sure. Dang. No, yeah, I feel that. I feel like now. There just like a lot of like just like awareness, like I feel like just like of self now. And so I think starting just with like the arts and like with food, you know what I'm saying? So I think like the people like are starting like to wake up now in like a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And so I think like the people like are starting like to get it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
I think so
and
too.
and I think that it definitely has like the staying power, right? But I think that like on us, it just is like important to be able like to educate people, right?
Yeah, and I think that's
And like
the
to
key.
have like these videos like that, like for people who just like they don't know, or they like are interested in it, but you know like don't have like all like the information and stuff like that, and yeah, like just to like promote clean eating, you know what I'm saying? Like especially for like the black community, like the brown community, like just like remember to just like eat healthy, you know what I'm saying? Like and just to be able like to take care of your body, like you know what I'm saying?
Listen to your body, because we can't eat what everybody else can eat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, we just can't. And so to listen to your body and how things affect you, like if you're lactose intolerant, if your body's probably telling you that you should cut dairy out. Just things like that to listen to yourself. For sure.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think that this is just the start to more dialogue and to more conversations. And obviously this is this is a marathon and not a sprint. You know what I'm saying? So I am still working on myself, and like just realize that this thing takes time. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like living like in this country, this thing takes time and it can be very difficult sometimes. But I think just to like be able like to realize where we need to go.
Yeah, there's a lot of adjusting that has to happen.
Exactly. But there's a lot of hope too, right? And there's a lot of vegan spots out there too
There
that
are.
like are starting to get it. So yeah.
Yeah. Can I still have time to say one more?
Yes, you do. And we still got
okay, cool.
Yeah.
One more thing that I want to add is that I know that veganism does have a stigma of being very expensive. Because it is like eating out. I definitely like since I was vegan, we have a hard time like finding places to eat together.
Yes.
And if I want to get like something sweet, it is usually more expensive, like far more expensive. But for actually buying your groceries, it's really cheap. For me, I was on a budget of $30 a week for groceries. And when I was eating fish, it used to be $50 to $60 because salmon was so expensive, or just different fish was so expensive. So it really isn't that expensive if you're making a decent amount of money. I understand that not everybody has the opportunity to spend money like that, and they might rely on fast food just because it's a lower income community. But it really isn't as exponential a cost as it's made to seem.
And where do you shop at? Really quick.
I shop at Trader Joe's. Mostly, it's the most inexpensive place. Usually in New York.
Got you.
Here, you can also do Ralph's. If you have it like that, you can get like your produce from Whole Foods, but it all depends on what you want to do.
Got you. And any restaurant spots like that you like would recommend that kind of is like a vegan like a spot like you know of, or
Aaron McKenna's, I think that it is. It's a vegan bakery. It's on Larchmont. Oh, Stuff I Eat. I haven't been there yet in Inglewood, and it's really affordable.
And that is a black business, right?
Black business.
Support black business.
Simply Wholesome as well.
Simply Wholesome as well. Slide through. We supporting.
Mostly vegetarian, but still very good.
Got you. Sweet. Well, that's kind of all the time that we have for this episode. This was, a special episode, and we will definitely have Miss Lyric back on to discuss more of the vegan things, more of the music things, more of the arts, and everything in between that. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you, Miss Lyric, for being on. As all y'all already know, if this your first time tuning in, make sure to like the video, share it with somebody that you love, and maybe even somebody that you hate. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got more stuff coming. Is there anything that you want to say real quick that you got out or that you working on? That was on the spot. I'm like, you saw how I did that though. That was very.
Thanks so much.
That was a host.
Currently working on an album and more dance things coming soon.
Working on an album. There you go. And I think the thing about to go off. So, in case I don't see it,
Peace.
Peace. And it's tea, bruh. Dilly dilly. I almost forgot. Just post credits. The tea. I know exactly what she put in here.
Damn it.
It's apple cinnamon. Yep. What'd you get for yours? I'm like, taste the herbs. Oh, you know what it is.
Is this some kind of like chai? Or... No, it's not chai. Is it green? No, it's not green. Is it black? It's not black. I'm not good at this. This doesn't. What is it?
It is mango tea.
What? I don't taste no.
That's
kind
what
of
it said on
mango.
the box.
That's false advertisement.
So, as we can tell, was it good? It wasn't that good.
It was good. It just
it was
wasn't
good.
mango.
Just false advertisement.
Yes, indeed.
But this apple cinnamon though, fire.
It's not false advertisement.
I literally could smell it, and then I tasted it, and I was like, "That's definitely apple cinnamon." So these are the two. Fire. I'm like, we already did all the other stuff. We'll see y'all later. Peace out.
Bye.